It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. They go play action with Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And 9 yards.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 42 yards. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Green Bay.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end.
95. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Rashawn Gary showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And some room to run now. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Now, and the ball comes out. Love lost it. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Ready up.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
52 blue, strike blue, real green, steel black.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Cut.
Love now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Complete. Smith has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Barkley inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Alontae Taylor up to make the tackle. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Hurts. They'll try and do this himself. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Set, ready. Ready.
Now again to Jacobs running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's got it to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. first catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. Let's say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Love looking to throw it. The swing right out wide to Jacobs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
53.
Throwing. Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're running a slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Set. Trail. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Love. Yep. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. And That run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Ready. Cycle. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Right through. Yellow.
Love. He'll try and do this himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
To
line.
pass, here's Jordan Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. To the 43, 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Throwing on 2nd down. Love. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
45. White.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that is pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? Is that what's going to go around the league and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
3. Ready. Block 40. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football, here's blitz coming, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Over the middle to Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
17.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
10 block, set.
Looking to throw. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Down. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Red. Yellow. Yellow blue. Black ultra.
Love looking to throw it. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another Packers first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and goal.
Yellow. 43.
2-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've caught a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And this is not going to be what they need. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A gain of 17 yards.
The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.